MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, sometimes you just have those games where no matter what you do, nothing works. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning in his last start, so hopefully that train wreck is over and he's on to bigger and better things in this one.
Now at the plate, Bay. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, number 3.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit to short.
Swanson brings it in.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 9 homers, and 30 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Reynolds has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
fourth, the center fielder, number 65.
At the plate, number 65. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Number 64, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
At the plate, Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Fouled off. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now the 0-1. Happ leads off first with 1 away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Fouled away. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2, here it is. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bellinger, a 27-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Now batting, Alfonso Rivas, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, number 2. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. That evens it up, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Rodriguez. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And there's ball 2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the second baseman, Lee Figueroa.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Figueroa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Here's the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, back inside. Ball 2.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario. Throw over first, and he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Candelario stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Jared Young. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He jumps for it but can't get it. Wisdom blows through the stop sign headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Rodriguez has it, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. So stepping in, Ian Happ. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Suzuki. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Andre Jackson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0 to count to Dansby Swanson.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jackson, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Still only 1 out in the inning. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Rodriguez moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Andre Jackson. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in, Bay 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. A ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Bay, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got it under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
At the plate, Henry Davis, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Reynolds is on his way home. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, number 65. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 6.
Settling in now, Alfonso Rivas. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now back, number 25.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So now to the plate, Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Patrick Wisdom is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit in the air to right field. Davis is there, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Amaya, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Jared Young. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Leading off the inning, Lee Higuero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And the pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Andre Jackson. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Number 3.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Bay, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. chopped toward the second baseman. Only chance is a bare hand. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 6-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
The pitcher, Kyle
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hendricks.
Nope, outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
You got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Now at the plate, Ian Happ singled home a run in his last time up.
Ian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, number 27.
Ready once again. Suzuki 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Henry Davis.
Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
No strike.
And he misses again, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Number 36 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 36.
Standing in now, Alfonso Rivas, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. On a good curveball gets him swinging for rep number 1.
Now batting.
In now, number 2. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
In his career, number 2 has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. First and second now, one man out. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw to first. Not in time for the double play.
Now battle, number 25.
Digging in, Rodriguez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now.
Now battle, the second baseman.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Grounder down the line at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that misses 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Patrick Wisdom is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. Throw won't get him. So just like that, there's a runner at 3rd with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground down the first baseline. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
1-1. Here it is.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The set and the 1-2 and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Yanked on the ground down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Now a 7-5 game.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Miguel Amaya. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Scooped up. Throw on to 1st gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-5. Miguel Andujar will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, Miguel Andujar.
first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Bay is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1, here it is.
I got you down 2-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit in the air out to right. Suzuki back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 32, Hendricks.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Henry Davis, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-5. Jose Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jared Young. Nico Horner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 36.
Yan Gomes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Yan Gomes.
And he fouls this one off. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go.
And it's gone into the bleachers.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in to try it again, Suzuki. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's foul.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. At the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A runner on first with 2 away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now an 8-5 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change defensively for the Cubs.
Luke Little is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, number 65, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, number
here it comes.
65.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Little features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
No.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A runner at second, nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the box now, number 2. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 25.
Stepping in, Rodriguez. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Michael Rooker is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rooker, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Pirates leave one. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 35 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 35. Now playing third base and batting ninth, number 13.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. As a look, now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Cutter low. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Runners on first with 1 down. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Miguel Amaya, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Striding in, Lee Peguero. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Keenan Thompson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box now. Bay pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Ready now, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Nico Horner. none.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. Strike three.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. De Los Santos is forced onto a mound now following the injury.
Number 57. The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2. Adbert Alzolay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Henry Davis.
Stepping up now, Henry Davis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 65.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 65. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-5 today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 36 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 64 was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. Adbert Alzolay wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
On 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.